Okay, I'll show you how we can use this calculator to find mean and standard deviation. Sorry, median I don't want to show you now. Okay, although this calculator can actually find median, but this method may not be accurate because we already estimate the midpoint. We use the midpoint first. Okay, by the way, what's your midpoint for the first value? 24.5, right? You add up, divide by 2, this will be 34.5. This is 44.5, 54.5, 64.5, and 74.5. Okay, fair to everyone. So I will say, okay, this calculator can work, but I'll show you all three versions. So those who are using this one, everyone, you press mode 1 for SD. SD stands for standard deviation. Press 1. Satu. Alright, then you want to key in all the values. Let's start with the 24.5. Now, because you have a frequency table, you need a calculator. I have another one. Yingjun. There, take my calculator. Where's your calculator? You got one? Are you using a silver one? You use the calculator, you press shift. Can you see the comma button here? Comma. Yeah. And then you press your frequency, add in your frequency, a key in frequency 2. Can you see this button? N plus. There you go, N plus, N is 2. You continue with 34.5, shift comma, 14 N plus. 44.5, shift comma, 35 N plus. 54.5, shift comma, 50 N plus. 64.5, shift comma, 17 N plus. 5, shift comma, 2 N plus. Your N is 120. Okay. Those who are using silver calculator, same thing. Silver calculator, you press mode 3 for stats. 3 for stats, can you see? 3 for stats. Alright, 1 for variance. 1 for variance. Okay, here's the thing. If you need a frequency table, you can turn it on. This is like really good. You press shift mode. Okay. You see this replay button? Turn on the frequency, right? Then you key in all the X value, 24.5, 34.5. Now I like to key in the X value first, then the frequency. I find it's much easier. 44.5, 54.5, 64.5, 74.5. Yes, and then I move across. My frequency will be 2, 14, 35, 50, 17, and 2. Alright, so once you're done, you press okay, this one put aside first. About the Bugatti, I call it the Bugatti, press mode 6 for stats. This is 6 stats. See that? You press one variable, number 1. Okay, by the way, if your calculator doesn't have this frequency column, you just press shift menu again. You go this replay button, move it down. You go to number 3, stats. It's rather similar to the silver calculator. Okay, next we key in the values 25, 34.5, 44.5, 54.5, 64.5, 74.5. Okay, and move on to the frequency to 14, 35, 50, 17, and 2. Okay, all that? Yeah? Okay, now the next step is how can we retrieve all this information from your calculator? For example, I want to find standard deviation, right? Let's see here. 1. Can you see this? The 3 sum that we need, this is sum f. Should I start with sum f? Sum f is actually your n. Sum f is your n, total frequency. You press 3 is actually 120, right? Okay, then you press shift 1 again, press 2. Now, if it's ungrouped data without frequency table, is sum x. If it's with frequency, then you have to use fx. You press equals, what do you see? 6060, and shift 1 again. You press those, what do you see? This value is very big. Is 317510. Go to number 3 for sum. Yeah, 2 equals. Yeah, shift 1 for stats. 1 for stats. Press number 3 for sum. Press 1 equals. Can you see that? Right? Okay. Once you got all this information, our goal is to find mean and standard deviation. Mean, you have to use sum fx. Sum fx divided by 0 over 120. Now you can count manually. If you're lazy, you can even use this calculator. Shift 2. The first one is mean. Press 1 equals. There you go. 50.5. As for variance or standard deviation, this is standard deviation. Standard deviation, you go to square root data. It's a square root of sum fx squared, which is 317510, divide by sum f minus your mean 50.5 squared. You can actually calculate one shot, as in take this one and sub inside. instead of ask us to find mean, that's why I calculate separately. You can use manually use calculator, or you press 2. Look at number 2. This is your standard deviation. Press 2 equals, what do you see? 9.781. Now, although you cannot find variance directly, but if you need to find variance, what do? You just take this value and just square it. Variance is just the square of standard deviation. Okay, for those who are using silver calculator, again, we can do this directly. Shift 1. Okay, number 4 for variance. Again, this is your n, this is your mean, this is your standard deviation. This one is actually it's called unlimited deviation. You learn it in higher level mathematics, we don't do that. This is for unbiased estimate of population standard deviation. That means you get a sample, you calculate the standard deviation. From that standard deviation, you estimate what's your population standard deviation. Like for example, I know height of random sample of 100 18-year-old kid in PJ. Alright, I took 100 people, but I want to find out the total 18-year-old kid in PJ. I think less than that. Say 100,000. Okay, say 50,000 18-year-old kid in PJ. So from the 100 people that I get, I estimate the variance or standard deviation for the whole population. Yeah. Okay. You don't learn that.
What about the unbiased?
Yeah, it's called an unbiased. Anyway, we will go to number 3. You press equals. There you go. That's your standard. Okay. This is where this Bugatti beats everyone else. There's no competition. Yeah. You press. You see. You press option. Right. You press number 2. Yeah. One variable calculator. There you go. Everything is there. Okay, I need to move this up.
Those are very bad.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. So it has everything, including median and quota. But I want to say that you cannot use this result for your median. You need to use the L plus n over 2 minus fm times c. This one you cannot use the median. Okay. Can you see that? Everything is there. So you don't have to like shift 1, shift 2, then do all that. Straight away, one shot, you get all the values inside. Okay?